All right, so we're going to do a rematch, Nids versus Imperial Knights again. Scouring with Dawn of War deployment, not night fighting. He's got 3. Are they paladins again?
Yeah.
3 paladins. What's your warlord trait?
Outflank.
Outflank. Are you outflanking anyone?
Nah.
You have to, did you roll to see if they're seneschals and knight errants and all that?
They are both normal.
They're just normal. Okay. And so it's 1125 points. The objectives are barrels, 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 crate, crate, crate. And on the Tyranid side, we've got a void shield generator right here. We've got the warlord is a hive tyrant. We've got an exocrine cannon. We've got a Tyrannifex with the big gun. We have 10 termagants, 1 zoanthrope, 2 venomthropes, 3 hive guards with the shock cannons, and that's it. All right, so we got Tyranids here. We got this exocrine, the guard, zoanthrope. We got this line of termagants here to keep him from charging me on round 1, and the hive tyrant hiding back here. He has warp lance and onslaught. He has paroxysm and warp lance, warp blast, whatever it's called, and we're gonna see if the Tyranids can steal. So the shooting, here's how it goes. He got first blood. He killed his zoanthrope. That darn toughness 4. Killed a Gant, and that was it. This void shield is gone, but it did save me from some explosions. And we're on to Tyranids round 1. So we moved. Hive Tyrant's in the air. He's flying, aiming this way. These guys come up. This guy stays exactly where he is. Doesn't move here either. Gants get back into coherency. Everything here is gonna end up hitting you in the front, right? Even the Hive Tyrant.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna be shooting that one guy in the front, and that's kind of our main hope, is to take down a knight. So we'll see what happens. So it's terrible for the Tyranids. We hit this guy a ton of times and pinned him. I think I pinned you like 4 times, glanced you 4 or 5, 3 times at least, and he took 2 hull points total because of that invul save. Amazingly good. So these guys ran. These guys get in coherency. Everything shot him. So it was a lot of shooting. This thing didn't get its void shields back up, and we're on round 2. Movement is done. He moved up, moves around so that he's there, and he's going to start shooting on round 2. Yes, I know. Okay, so he didn't ground me. He did hit me once. Wounded a guard. Killed some termagants, and we're on to the assault phase. If that is what he chooses to do.
Nobody's got us.
No one's going to assault. All right, so on to round 2, Tyranids. All right, so Hive Tyrant flies to there. We measured to make sure he could hit with the template. These guys pull out a little bit, and my Gene Stealer's outflanked to here. So we're on to shooting. All right, so here's what happens. He's got 1 wound left because I failed my warp blast. But I hit him with a bunch of haywire. Got my force field back. This guy rolled a double 1 to shoot. He did well hitting, but did no wounds. And yeah, the invulnerable shield kept that knight alive. And we're on to round 3. Yeah. So he comes back here to try to take out those Gene Stealers, but he turns around. This is still movement phase. Walks an inch away here, coming up here. It's not looking good. I really needed to take that guy down. And we'll see what happens. So his shooting is finished. He did no wounds. He killed some Gants. These guys went to ground. That guy got hit.
I did kill some guys. So.
And we're on to his assaults, which is where it starts getting really bad.
Straight D's and stomps.
He killed them. Now we're on to this combat. So he did 11 wounds to the Tyrannifex, which is terrifying. And I may concede soon because I got very little chance. But we'll see what happens. So my movement, that guy goes there.
6, you wound much more frequently.
He wounds more frequently.
These guys have.
They can't do anything.
They can't do anything. Okay, so I'm actually gonna put it on the side he's on.
Gene Stealers, we're gonna
it's
come.
on the right side.
All right. These guys move 6 inches. It's not gonna matter. They're gonna have to charge through terrain. All right. So he's got on that side.
Yeah.
All right. So we're on to shooting. I killed a knight. And we're on round 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Carry on. Oh, I'm gonna run. 5 inches.
The explosion be big enough?
All right, so what would happen? So I blew him up, but then he had a strength D catastrophic explosion, which didn't actually wound anyone. And we'll see what happens at the end of your turn.
Okay.
We managed to take a whole point off him, and that's it. And he wiped out Gantz and wiped out the Gene Stealers on his turn, and then the Venom Thropes they lost and ran, and I was down to 2 models, so I conceded.